sleep. Everything I want in my reach, I'ma run it off top.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now give left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back to the well again. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it!
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. It's fielded at the 14. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
On 2.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11 mighty. Get in the end zone.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Brown again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Buying some time right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now for Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Gets this to McConkey. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Felix and Udike Uzama making the tackle that time.
Kate, I could feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's on the move. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
They've got a man in motion.
Stop.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's... And he's brought down before the return gets far. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Forced out to his right. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run here on first down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Bengals nothing.
Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Going to the ground again on first. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying the right side. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
2nd and 8. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Herbert from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up.
On 2, ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority and the majority have got to do some damage.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
On one, right?
Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Cut by Burton. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 14-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow setting up the play action. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So the defense decides to decline the penalty.
On one, ready?
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Chargers driving. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Herbert now, blitz coming. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it up. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They bring their tight end left. Burrow to the air now. Has it in close. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Brown does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Herbert. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Herbert on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
The owner's happy with that one.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. Working quickly here. Man in motion, headed right. They'll run again with Brown. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Has a man, it's Brown. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Trey Hendrickson. So now pause for an injured player, and this is a big one. It is Justin Herbert who's in some pain. He's being attended to after that play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. First throw for the backup now. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a dead tight ends. That's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Burrow setting the throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Still has room inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Brown on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Simple dive up the middle. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Dax Hill up for the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Another carry for him. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking slant route, complete. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. All right. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and it brings up an LA first down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
The give here on second. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Brown's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. That one's complete right side. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to within 6. So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Hand off to the back. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They give it to him again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got Andrews. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's complete. Here's Brown. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Burton there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll look to throw it. Has a man, it's Brown. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
11 coming.
Man in motion here. From the 47. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow from the gun. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.